Today, I'd like to introduce our proposed project for KUNDHIR Airline. In the fast-paced travel industry today, airline must operate efficiently to meet customer expectations. Unfortunately, KUNDHIR Airline still depends on outdated manual systems like paper records and spreadsheets to handle bookings. This led to three main problems. First, complex manual calculation. Staff have to manually figure out discounts and loyalty points, which is slow and error-prone. Second, poor record management. Passenger data, flights, and payments are kept separately, making information hard to track. Third, inconsistent customer service. Slow bookings and mistakes frustrate customers. This inefficiency don't just slow things down. They affect the airline's reputation and profitability. That's why we are proposing the KUNDHIR Airline Ticket Management System, an automated integrated digital platform that will streamline booking, reduce errors, and improve the overall customer experience.
Hello everyone, so next I'm going to explain about how this system brings value to both airline staff and customer. Okay, first of all, our system makes daily operation much smoother for airline staff. Instead of dealing with paper, records or scattered files, staff can now manage flight, tickets and passenger information in one centralized platform. Also, they can easily add new flights, update schedule or edit passenger details in all digitally. So this can reduce manual error, save more time and also allowing staff to focus on important tasks. Next, our system also make the booking tickets become more faster and relevant. So staff can check the real-time seat availability and check the pricing before confirming the booking. Since all data is entered directly into the system, we avoid legibility issue from handwriting and prevent duplicate entries. So this means we can get more cleaner, more accurate booking records and also more efficient workflow. Next, another key of the benefit is improve the record keeping. So all flight, passenger and ticket data is stored securely in one place, making it easy to retrieve when we need it. So the staff can also generate simple reports. So it helping the airline track sale and monitor daily performance. So this can support better decision making and smoother operation management. Alright, last but not least, our system also directly enhance customer experience. With instant access to booking information, staff can answer customer queries quickly. So the booking process itself is faster and also reducing wait times. Over time, this can lead to higher customer satisfaction and strengthen the airline service reputation.
Now I will explain the system overview for this flight booking management system. So, this system allows passenger to enter personal and flight information, calculate ticket automatically, apply age and membership discount, and reward points, and view complete booking details. The system uses modular functions and repetition for multiple bookings, also structure decision-making flow. The next one is main program flow. Overall system flow is system starts, then passenger inputs are collected, then ticket price is calculated, then age discount is applied, membership discount is applied, collected points are calculated, user choose whether to book another flight, also system displays booking details, and lastly the program ends. So, for the get passenger input function, the purpose of this function is to collect passenger basic information. The process is from user to enter name, it store name in names array, then it will prompt user to choose flight type, whether flight A, flight B, flight C, or flight D. It will store flight selection in flight types function. So this function supports multiple passengers using array indexing. Next is flight selection validation. So for flight options accepted, it is accepted flight A, flight B, flight C, or flight D. If the user enters an invalid flight, the system will display invalid input. Please enter a valid flight option message. So this ensures input validation and accuracy. Next is calc total function. The purpose of this function is to calculate base ticket price and service charge. The formula used is total price equal to ticket price plus ticket price multiplied by service charge. For the next function is age discount function. So this function is apply age discount for total price and age. So the discount rate is 15%. The decision logic is if age greater than or equal to 18, it will eligible for discount. It will also display confirmation message. So if age is less than 18, it will not eligible for discount. It will also display apologize message. This step ensures fair discount eligibility. So for the membership discount function, this function is to apply membership discount for total price mem card. So the process is it will ask user, are you a member? The user required to answer yes or no, or either Y or N. It will read membership status. So for decision, if member answer yes or Y, it will apply 17% discount. If else, it will display message, you need to be a member to get an additional discount. The formula is net price equal to total price minus by total price multiplied by discount. The next function is to collect point calculation. This function is called card underscore collected point for net price and age. So the point formula is points equal to net price divided by 200 and multiplied by 12. Additional rules is if age greater than or equal to 30, if it fits 30 points awarded. But if total points greater than or equal to 120, the passenger will be invited to become member. So the output message will display congratulations, you are invited to be a member of KUNDHIR Airline. For the repeat booking decision function, after completing one booking, system will ask, would you like to book another flight? The user have to answer yes or no. If yes, the system looks back and new passenger data is entered. But if no, system proceeds to display the results. This allows multiple bookings in one execution. The last function is to display flight details. This function is called display underscore flight details. The system displays passenger number, passenger name, flight name, ticket price in RM currency, service charge in percent, total price, net price of the discount, and collected reward points. All details are shown clearly for each passenger. The system uses arrays to store multiple records such as names, flight types, ticket price, total price, net price, and collected points. This enables multiple passenger booking, structured data handling, and clean output information.
So next, I will explain the user interface design of our KUNDHIR airline system. This interface is designed to be simple and easy for staff to use. So let's start with login form. At the top, we have the username label and text box, where the staff need to enter their username. Below that, there is the password text box, which hides the input for security. The login button is used to verify the staff information from the staff table in the database. If the username and password are correct, the staff can access the system. This form helps to prevent unauthorized access. So the next form is main menu form. It acts as the navigation center of the system. From this menu, staff can access passenger, flight, booking, and payment modules. The button and menu strip make it easier for user to move between different forms. This improves the usability of the system. So the next form is passenger form. In this form, staff can enter passenger information such as name, age, and membership status. The add button is used to save data into the passenger table, and all records are displayed in the data grid view at the bottom, which allows the staff to view and manage passenger data easily. So for the next form, which is flight management form, staff can enter flight details such as flight code, destination, departure date, and price. These details are important for booking process. The data grid view shows all available flights stored in the flight tables. So next is booking form, which is the main transaction form of the system. At the top, the staff ID and staff name are displayed automatically after login. This shows who is handling the booking. Staff can select passenger and flight from the combo box, and the system will automatically display the price and passenger information. The calculate button is used to calculate discount, total price, and loyalty point. After that, the save button will store the record into the booking table. So for the last form is payment form. Staff can select the booking ID and enter the payment amount and payment method. This information is stored in the payment table. This form helps to complete the transaction process and keep payment records.
Next, I will explain the code structure. This system is developed using VB.NET Windows Form. The main code components is form login, form menu, form passenger, form flight, form booking, form payment, and include module connection. Each form performs a specific function in the system. So, first, for the form login code. The purpose of this form is to authenticate staff before accessing system main code functions. Hide password using use system password jar, validate empty username and password. It will also check login using SQL query below. So if login successful, the staff details straight into session. Menu form is open. If login fails, error message display. Okay, next is form menu for menu and navigation. The purpose of this form is to main navigation form. So buttons and menu script used to open passenger form, flight form, booking form, and payment form. So for the additional features, logout clears stop session, exit close application use show and hide for form navigation. So for the module connection database code, purpose of this module is to central database connection function use is get connection, database type is Microsoft Access, and connection string uses are application startup path, audit DB connection, and this module allows all forms to reuse the same database connection. Okay, so for the form passenger, for passenger code, so the functions are to load passenger data into data grid view, to add new passenger into database. The SQL use are below. So the data display using data adapter, auto refresh after insert, and this form manage passenger record. Next is form booking for main calculation code. The main responsibilities are to select passenger and flight, autofill age and price, choose ticket type whether economy or business to calculate discount and total price, and to save booking record. The discount rules implemented is age greater than or equal to 60 will apply 15% discount. And if membership, it will apply 17% discount. So the points calculation is total divided by 200 multiplied by 12. This form contains the core business logic. So for the booking save process, before saving booking, system checks passenger selected, flight selected, seat number enter, ticket type selected, calculate button click. The SQL use is below. So after saving, the booking list refresh and calculation clear. Okay, so for the last form is form payment. For payment code, the purpose of this form is to record payment information. User inputs are booking ID, amount, and payment method. The SQL use is below. After successful insert, payment confirmation message show. So for summary, code features implemented for multiple forms, database connectivity, parameterized SQL queries, discount and loyalty calculation, session-based login, and centralized database connection. This ensures accurate booking, secure login, and organized data management.
Next, I will explain the database design overview for our system. Our system uses Microsoft Access as the database management system. The database contains 5 tables that store all important records. These tables are connected using primary keys and foreign keys to ensure data integrity. So for the first table, which is passenger table, it stores passenger details such as passenger ID, passenger full name, IC number, age, phone number, and membership. Passenger ID is the primary key for this table. This data is used during the booking process, and this table helps us to manage customer information efficiently. So the next table is flight table. It stores flight information such as flight ID, flight code, origin, destination, departure time, arrival time, and price. Flight ID is the primary key, and this table is important because it provides the flight option for customers. Next is booking table, which is the main transaction table of the system. It stores booking records including booking ID, passenger ID, flight ID, staff ID, booking date, seat number, ticket type, total price, and loyalty point. Booking ID is the primary key. Passenger ID, flight ID, and staff ID are the foreign key that link to this table to add to other table. This table connects all major entities in the system. So the next table is staff table. Staff table store staff information such as staff ID, staff name, username, password, and staff role. The staff ID is the primary key which uniquely identifies each staff. This table is used for login and authentication in the system. So for the last table, which is payment table, it stores payment information such as payment ID, booking ID, payment date, payment method, amount paid, and payment status. Payment ID is the primary key, and the booking ID is the foreign key that links payment to booking records. This table ensures that every payment is related to a valid booking. In conclusion, the database design is well structured and normalized. It supports the system operation and ensures data accuracy, and the relationship between tables improve the system reliability and performance.